Tacos are an easy camping dinner that everyone seems to enjoy, whether you want to eat walking tacos, taco bowls, or regular tacos. This is a simple recipe. Here's how we do taco night while camping. Start by chopping any produce you want to include. I like to have tomatoes, onion, lettuce, olives, and avocado. Set those aside for later. Now, start cooking the meat. I use the Blackstone for this. Put either ground beef or ground turkey on the griddle and start chopping it. I like to use the Blackstone scraper tool for this. Flip the meat and continue chopping. Do this until the meat is browned. Then use the scraper tool to scoot the meat to the side and scrape the grease to the grease trap. I normally repeat this 3 or 4 times, just moving the meat from one side to the other. Once you're happy with the remaining amount of grease, add the taco seasoning. Just pour it right on top of the meat. After that, add a generous amount of water. I keep a squirt bottle with water handy anytime I cook on the Blackstone, so I use that. I don't measure the water. Instead, I squirt it until there's a puddle around the meat. Quickly, before the water starts to go down the drain, start mixing together the meat, water, and the seasoning. Do this until everything is combined and enough water has cooked off that it isn't too runny. Move this to a plate and you can start preparing tacos. Now, there are a handful of ways you can make tacos. First, let's talk about walking tacos. Walking tacos are where you make your taco in a chip bag. The best chips for this are Fritos or Doritos. First, you squish your chips so they're easier to scoop, and then add taco meat and any desired toppings. The kids loved this, but keeping little bags of chips around was a bad use of space in the trailer, and eating out of the bag was a little difficult. So our walking tacos have evolved into taco bowls. To make walking tacos into taco bowls, we still squish the chips, and then we put them in a bowl. This allows us to grab from a shared regular-sized bag instead of personal mini bags, which is a lot less to store in the trailer. It's also healthier since not every taco requires an entire bag of chips, and it can be even healthier if you choose to replace the base layer of chips with a base layer of lettuce. Once you have your base layer, just add the taco meat, some shredded cheese, and any desired toppings. And then, of course, the last way that we like to prepare our tacos at camp is the more traditional way of using a tortilla. You could simply do this by taking a tortilla and stuffing it with taco meat, cheese, and any of the toppings, but I like to go back to the Blackstone to make it a little fancier. I first put some butter on the Blackstone. Then, while the Blackstone is on low heat, I put the tortillas on the surface and put shredded cheese on top and close the hood, or you could use a basting dome, just until the cheese melts. Usually it's about 1 to 2 minutes. Then add the taco meat, toppings, and even some of those chips if you'd like. That's it. Now it's time to enjoy your taco.